Hey guys, I am going to give you a different kind of video today because I am excited because of something I did today. I'm Hossman17, by the way. How's it going? So, to say I don't really understand crypto and Bitcoin and all that, to say I am fairly uneducated in that would be an understatement. I really don't know a lot about it. I know enough to have conversations with people, so I do understand the idea behind it, but I'm not fully educated, and I am trying to dip my toes into it. And I thought maybe a way of doing that, besides just buying some Bitcoin or whatever and sitting on it, or just dabbling, are NFTs. So an NFT is a non-fungible token. Basically, as I understand it, it is a digital picture, and it's like digitally stamped to be the only one. So it has value because it's the only one. Could you take a copy of that picture? Yes. I've seen and heard it compared to the Mona Lisa. I could have the real Mona Lisa hang on my wall, or I could have one I bought at the gift shop. They might both look the same, but there is a difference. I thought maybe like many of you were thinking right now, like, well, that's silly. That's dumb. Why would I spend money on that? And I think I felt the same way until today. Because yesterday I learned about something and today I dove into it. I bought my first NFT. And it is a comic book. So what better way to get me interested in an NFT than a comic book? So I bought a copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 14, the first appearance of the Green Goblin. I've had digital copies of that. I have a reprint copy here somewhere, so I've read the issue. But in the real world, I will never get to own a copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 14. But now digitally, I do, thanks to Veve. Veve? It's an app that has NFTs. And basically, the fact that Marvel's on there means they have been backed by Disney, which kind of led some credibility to it. So I wanted to get in on it. So I did. And I bought a comic this morning for $6.99 US. This is not sponsored in any way, just so you know. So I'm not sponsored whatsoever, because I don't have sponsors, because I am Hossman. Anyway, I bought this for $6.99, and now I own one of 70,000 digital copies that are stamped to be that. I have number 6996 of 70,000. So that's now something I own. I own a copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 14, first appearance of the Green Goblin. And I have it in an app. It's in an app. I have the Marvel Unlimited app that I pay a monthly rate for, so I had access to it anyway, but now I own it. And that's just really neat. And I could turn around and resell that. I'm not going to. I'm going to hold on to it forever. But then, like, I don't have any idea what the future's coming. If this meta is Ready Player One, and then I go into H's basement, then I get to physically, digitally hold a copy of this comic that there's only 70,000 of. So I don't know. The idea, I have no idea what it means, but I'm really excited about it. It just seems really cool. It was kind of a blind box. I bought it. I knew what comic I was going to get, but there were several different cover variants, and I didn't know which one of them I was going to get. I got the most common one. As of right now, there are 3,779 of them on the marketplace. And they are going for, well, they're asking for $8.50 to $9.50, $9.85. So around $8 to $10, which is more money than I paid for it. The rare one is looking like it's around $50 right now. The ultra rares are going for around $170. And the rarest of the rare secret rares are looking at $750 on average. So that means theoretically, had I got the luck of the draw, I could have bought something for $6.99 this morning and turned it and sold it for 750, well, gems, I guess, not dollars. They're gems in the Veve store. Once again, I don't really understand what that means. I just think it is super cool that now I own a copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 14. And that in itself is an interesting issue. It's the first appearance of the Green Goblin, as I've mentioned several times. It's written by Stan Lee with art by Steve Ditko, and it has an appearance by the Hulk and the Enforcers. So it starts off, we see the Green Goblin, he's working away on his stuff, and he builds his little flying broomstick. He didn't start with a goblin glider, I guess, he started with a flying broomstick. And he says the line, "It's purring like a kitten, and I made the controls simple enough that there's no chance of a fatal error," which is like really strange foreshadowing. I'm not sure if it was foreshadowing or what, but as we all know, this happened. Oh. And basically, Green Goblin decides he wants to get Spider-Man. He puts together a huge convoluted plan that involves the Enforcers and some Hollywood producer to pay Spider-Man to fly out to Hollywood to film a movie where the Green Goblin and the Enforcers attack him. Spider-Man gets J. Jonah Jameson to foot the bill to send him to Hollywood to take the pictures. Spider-Man goes. the Green Goblin and the Enforcers attack him, and he's like, wait a minute, this isn't a movie. So he fights them back. He runs into a cave, and then at this point the Hulk shows up, and I said, oh yeah, I forgot the Hulk was going to be in this, so it's actually kind of neat. Hulk kind of beats the crap out of Spider-Man. Spider-Man barely gets away, and it sets up the mystery, like the Green Goblin, who is he? It's a really good issue. I'm just quick review of it here, because this is more about the NFT than the issue. Obviously, he's Norman Osborn. Norman Osborn wouldn't appear for another 2 years, till Amazing Spider-Man 36, I believe. I don't know. Once again, I'm not advertising for Veve. I'm just saying this is cool. If you have any inkling at all into getting into NFTs and cryptocurrency, like this, I at least saw something. Even if this craps the bed completely and is worth nothing in a week, it was neat. It was a neat opportunity. I had a good time. I got to own a digital copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 14 because, like I said, I will never own a real copy of it. It's just neat. It's fun. So I made a quick video here because I just want to share that with you guys. My excitement. Tomorrow they're releasing a copy of Hitmonkey. There's been Avengers and Eternals previously. Like there's issues coming on there. It is just neat. There's also statues, digital statues you can buy of like Spider-Man and Captain America and things like that. And they are same thing. They're more expensive. And there's all kinds. There's not just Marvel. Like there's all kinds of things on here. Anyway, it just seems really neat. But for now, I'm playing it safe and dipping my toes into the comic books because that is something I can really get behind. If you want to get me into some new sort of technology, do it with comic books. Anyway, that's that. I don't know. I like talking about comic books. I'm Hossman17. Like this video, subscribe. Comment down below. Do you guys know anything about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? Are you interested in NFTs? I don't know. Let's have a conversation in the comments and subscribe and come back for more stuff. Hossy out.